Hi, buddies. How is everybody? Okay. So, few things. What did I do with that? Hold on. Few things. We have a lot to talk about. Okay. Okay, so sorry. I'm so distracted. I wanted to start out with a poem by Rumi. I hope I'm saying his name right. I tend to slaughter names all the time. It's my forte. Rumi, the Book of Love, and it's the translations and commentary by Coleman Barks. I'm just gonna pick one at random, okay? That's what I'm gonna do. Let's read one that I haven't read before. Some of these are long, so I just wanna... All right, let's do this one. I don't know why, but this one calls to me. It's called The Core of Masculinity. The core of masculinity does not derive from being male, nor friendliness from those who console. Your old grandmother says, maybe you shouldn't go to school. You look a little pale. Run when you hear that. A father's stern slaps are better. I don't necessarily agree with that, but okay. Your bodily soul wants comforting. The severe father wants spiritual clarity. He scolds, but eventually leads you into the open. Pray for a tough instructor to hear and act and stay within you. We have been busy accumulating solace. Make us afraid of how we were. Wow. Okay. That actually pertained to my life at this moment. Sounds like my spiritual teacher. I mean, of course, he never would physically slap me, but you best believe he has energetically air slapped me like plenty of times. Let's just say that. Okay. So, a few things I wanted to talk about, okay? First thing being, I woke up this morning to some how do I put this without sounding crass? So, I woke up this morning to some, oh goodness, male genitalia pictures in my message boxes. Okay, so let's talk about this a little bit, all right? Because it irritates me to no end. Okay, let me just help you out a little bit here, guys, okay? And I'm not judging you. Okay, I'm judging you a little bit, all right? But here's the thing. If you think that you can not know a female at all, okay, not know me from Eve, and you send me a picture of your dick. For one, I don't understand what it is that you think you're going to achieve. I mean, do you think that I'm going to open it and go, ooh, this is a nice penis, and like write you back? Or, okay. And not only that, like, especially if you don't know me personally, I am a perfect stranger. I don't understand. Sorry, that's my baby. I apologize. I don't understand what in the world would make a perfect stranger send someone their body part. Why? So, my little guys out there. So here's the thing. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. If you think that sending a woman your genitalia is going to get her attention or make her horny or be attracted to you, then you're wrong. Okay? You're completely wrong. I mean, you are so wrong. It's ridiculous. Okay? So, yeah. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. I hope this is not going to be a long video. I feel like I'm already like rambling way too much. But if you don't like it, then whatever, don't watch. I don't care either way. Let's see. What else? Okay. So I also wanted to talk about alignment. Okay. So this is a big one. Here's the thing, you guys. When you start actually doing this spiritual work and dedicating yourself to your spirituality, and you become aligned, you're going to feel it. There's going to be a shift. Okay. And okay. So here's the thing. I'm trying to figure out how to put this in a way that people can understand. Okay. Source, guide my words. So here's a little thing about vibration. And I struggled a lot with mine, right? But here's the thing. When you align and you learn first, okay, the most important thing first, I guess, is alignment, right? And you will know when you have aligned with source energy. And I will tell you from my personal experience, here's how you will know, okay? First of all, there will be a little shift. The shifts for me were, I knew something was starting to happen. Big things were starting to happen because I woke up one day and there was literally like 40 friend requests. And sorry, someone's trying to get a hold of me. There was like 40 friend requests in my Facebook, and a little bit on my Instagram, which is ironic because I'm more active on Instagram than I am on Facebook. And granted, I had changed my picture, but it was nothing overly sexy. It was just a picture of me in a black wife beater. You know, I didn't have any makeup on. I was just going like this, kind of smiling, you know. I was just getting ready to do my yoga. So there was nothing overly sexual about it, okay? And this was 2 days before I actually got all the friend requests, okay? So that was the first sign that something was different, right? It was almost like there was a switch in my energy and people around me could feel it, if that makes sense. Okay. So the second thing, here's the second thing. I woke up one morning, and I'm normally the type of person, I am not a morning person. I wake up and I'm really, really tired. And I have to have my cup of coffee in order to feel fully awake and to conquer the day, right? So, I'm sorry, this stool is so uncomfortable. It's hard. It's hurting my butt. Okay, so I woke up one morning, and it was the strangest thing. I didn't feel as tired. And granted, the night before, I had spent, I don't know, I want to say about an hour meditating the night before, and I don't know, I want to say around 3 a.m. I laid down, and then my son woke up, and he's 2, right? And so it was like, it was it was almost 4 a.m. but by that time it was like 3:30. My son woke up, and I put him back to sleep. By the time I laid in bed, it was like 4 a.m. And then I woke up in the morning, and whereas normally I'd be like, I woke up and I said, that's strange. Like I didn't feel tired. I mean, I felt a little groggy, right? But that's different than feeling tired, okay? So that's how I knew that there was a shift. It just felt different, if that makes sense, okay? So that's the another thing I want to talk about. So here's another thing too that I also wanted to talk about. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about judgments, because people, you would never look at me, I guess, and think, I guess by physically seeing me that, I mean, maybe you would, I don't know, that I am the spiritual warrior that I am. Okay, let's just say that. I put lots and lots of work into my spirituality. I study whenever I can, all sorts of different things. I'm on a constant quest for knowledge, okay? And that's one of the things too that I wanted to encourage you guys to do, is to go out and just read everything that you can, watch everything that you can, because everyone's journey is different. You're all gonna be drawn and gravitate to different things, okay? For me, is I started meditating in 2000, and you guys, I've only had 1 cup of coffee today, and I'm just full of energy. This is how you know that you've aligned with Source, because you when you're connected to Source energy, it's boundless abundance of energy, so you don't really need those outside sources of energy. And and the thing is, like, I'm being realistic. Like, we're humans. It's unrealistic to think that we're not going to get tired every once in a while. And of course you will. I mean, it's completely unrealistic to think that we'll never get tired, right? But the point I'm trying to make is, when you are aligned and connected to Source, you will not be as tired. Like me, I felt like I had chronic fatigue syndrome because I was always so tired, okay? So back to what I was saying before, I started meditating in 2018, and I made sure that I meditated, or I tried to meditate every night, but like realistically, I had a newborn. No, my daughter was 9 months and I had a newborn. So I, was tired all the time. I tried to meditate at least every other day. Fast forward to 2019, and I meditate every single night. I mean, I became devoted to the spiritual path, and I said, I am going to change my life. I don't give a crap if it freaking kills me. I am going to dedicate my life to this path. So I started meditating every night. And then, I started watching the Emerald tablets and I swear I always feel like I struggle with his name, and I know I'm not going to say it wrong, but the Emerald tablets of Thoth. That's right? Thoth. I used to slaughter his name, like I called him different things, but it's Thoth. It's just, it's a weird name to say. So, um, and that was a huge game changer for me. Like it just changed everything. Um, I learned about uh, different prayers to do, and it was when I found those prayers and literally just started doing them whenever I thought about it. Like if it popped in my mind, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. So then I would just grab my little book that I wrote it down in, and I would say it. And today was the first start of my fruit fast that I started. So, and you know what? I know, no judgments. Everyone fasts differently. Some people do the water fast and they, don't take any substance in at all but water or liquids. Some people fast and they don't take anything in, just water, no liquids at all but water. For me, I have 3 kids, so I was a little nervous about not eating anything at all, so I'm doing a fruit fast, okay, which is I just drink water, coffee, of course. Don't judge me. And I am eating nothing but fruit. So that was my I guess my indication to source that I was ready to take it to a whole nother level. Between my prayers, my meditation, now I'm fasting to connect with source energy even more and to let source know I'm ready. I'm ready for your downloads. I'm ready for my surrender. I'm ready. Okay. And as soon as I did that, let me tell you, everything just changed. Everything changed. Okay. Overnight, you know. So, and here's the thing, bunnies. This video is going to be so long. It's already 17 minutes. So here's the thing. Let me tell you something, bunnies. Once you learn to control your vibration, then, okay, so let me start off. So here's the thing. When you become more spiritual and you become aligned and stuff, people worry. They're like, oh, my life's going to be boring. I can't do what I used to do. I can't listen to the same music that I listen to. Like, say, for instance, you listen to rap music all the time. I don't. Okay. I don't. I listen to a little bit, I guess, but I'm not really a rap girl. So, or say you listen to rap music, rock music, heavy metal. Okay. So, and then you get a line and you think, oh my God, if I listen to rap or if I listen to rock and roll, it's going to lower my I can't even talk. It's going to lower my vibration, right? Or for instance, like me, I love horror movies. Okay. So, I worried if I start watching horror movies again or like true crime. I love that stuff. I'm a horror junkie. Okay. That's, when I start watching that stuff, then all of a sudden I'm going to lower my vibration and I worried about it. And then I realized something. Okay. Once you learn how to control your vibration and deflect negative energy, then you don't have to worry about that. You can listen to your rap music, you can listen to your rock music, you can listen to a sad song, watch your horror movies, your true crime, and it's not going to affect your vibration. But first of all, you have to know how to deflect that energy. Like almost like imagine a protective bubble around you and deflecting it. So for me, this is how I learned how to control my vibration. This is what I did. So say for instance, I was listening to a song on the radio and a sad song came on. And my first thought would immediately be to like, I'm going to change it so that I don't, fuck with my vibration, right? And I'm sorry, I cuss. So if you don't like it, then you don't have to watch it. It has nothing to do with my spirituality. I mean, some people cuss. I've always cussed. So it does no reflection of, my closeness to source or God or whatever. It's my authentic self. And if you don't like it, then I guess I'm not for you. And that's okay too. No judgments. So here's the thing. I used to go, oh, I can't listen to this sad song, because it's going to mess with my vibration and stuff, right? And I would change it. But then I would be like, I really like that song. Like, I want to listen to it. And so then I said, you know what? Well, what if I just listen to it and, instead of looking, perceiving it as a sad song, if I learn to deflect it and turn it into something that's pleasant, then maybe it won't affect my vibration. So I did an experiment. I listened to a sad song, and instead of like getting all in the feels about it, instead of, perceiving it as a sad song, what I did was I started singing along with it, but singing and in an upbeat type of way and smiling while I did it and kind of dancing and, you know what I'm saying, getting into it a little bit. And I can't think of any sad songs right now that I could give you an example of. So, but anyway, so that's what I would do. And I would just kind of, and I dance anyways, like when I'm cooking or cleaning or whatever. Music is my life. So I have music on and I'll be dancing and swinging. So a sad song would come on and I would just start, moving a little bit and singing and smiling and basically just being positive. And then I realized that it wasn't affecting my vibration. Normally I'd listen to a sad song and it'd kind of, I'd get not really sad, but I would get stoic. My Queen of Swords would come out and I would be like, my stone face. Some people call it the resting bitch face. So, and that was like my shield of like, I'm not, going to let anything penetrate this wall that I've built up. Okay. And then, so I realized that when you learn to embrace, transmute it, basically by transmuting, I mean change the perception of the sad song into, this is a pleasant, lovely song. I don't have to perceive it as sad. I'm perceiving it as, I like this song. And it changes everything. So go ahead and do what you like to do. Do what you like to do. And don't worry about it changing vibration. Okay, so I'm going to get into the reading because this is so long. And today, bunnies, we are going to do a love reading because it's been so long since we've done one. I feel bereft without it. Okay. And then we're going to do the regular cards. Okay. So let's just get on into it. Let's... Trying to figure out what I want to start with first. I think we're going to start with love cards first and then use this to like get a clearer picture. It says it's only going to let me film for 37 minutes and then it's going to go into another video. So I want to keep it under 37 minutes, but I probably won't. Goodness gracious. Okay, so what do we need to know right now? What does the collective conscious need to know? There's one other thing I got to talk about too before I forget. I have to do this. Oh my God. I swear, bunnies, I think I just saw one of the cards flipped up. Sure did. Oh my gosh. If that is not a sign from source that we need to take that card. I'm not kidding. Look, all of the other cards are like this. You can't. I'm not making it up. I swear, you guys. Look, all of the cards are like this. All of them. Every single one of them. And this card was like this in the deck. Oh my gosh. This is how you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is the card that source wants you to pull immediately. Like, I don't question my higher self anymore. And that's the joy of being aligned. Okay, so, oh Lord have mercy. This is 20. This is judgment. And it's the red string of fate. Holy balls. Do you see that? Okay, so it's a couple. They have the red string of fate. And if you guys are not familiar with it, I'm not going to talk about it right now because it's too much. So Google the red string of fate. if you don't know what it is. Okay, it's basically I'll give you a quick explanation. It's basically a red string that's when two people are meant to be together, it is tied to both of them. And it's the thing that constantly draws them together like magnets. Okay, that's what it is. So that's what that is. There's looks like a little cherub at the top, and it's holding a rose, which is representation of passionate love. Are you getting tingles yet? Okay. So, and there's a child in between them. Okay, so right away, off the bat, this is what we got. Two people who are fated to be together. Male and female, obviously. The child that's between them could represent a literal child, like a child that is made from their union. But I don't feel like that's what this is, okay? This is a newfound abandonment with this union. This is, you ever hear that saying, be childlike? You know that feeling when you first meet someone and you fall in love with them? So I washed my hair. I just washed my hair like, I don't know, was it yesterday or the day before? I don't know, but you know how right when you wash it, it gets like that kind of frizzy. I put coconut oil in it, but yeah, that gets that frizzy. So I feel like it's doing that. Sorry, I got distracted. I know, damn ego. Okay. I thought I killed you a long time ago. So the child is a childlike innocence, a childlike love. You know that feeling when you first meet someone and fall in love with them? And you feel almost like a child again. You know, everything is different. I smell more sweet. Candies taste more delicious. Colors are brighter. Everything is just more beautiful. Now, here's the thing, bunnies. Yes, love can bring that out in you. But here's the thing. You align with Source, and I guarantee you, every day is going to feel like that. Okay? Every day you're going to wake up and go, oh my gosh, the sun is beautiful. It's on my skin. It feels so good. And you eat a strawberry, and it's going to taste like heaven on your lips. It's, for me, aligning to Source literally feels like every day I'm in love with life. Every single day. It's the most amazing, beautiful thing that you'll ever experience. But it's even more beautiful when you have that love experience to share with someone else. And that's what this is. These are two people who are fated to be together. You can't fight fate. Okay, so that was the first card we got. We're going to keep going. And I don't know why I'm shuffling again. I never shuffle again. I guess Source wanted me to shuffle again. And let me tell you something. I'll tell you another thing right now here too. When you align, everything becomes so much easier. When you seriously let go and surrender, completely just surrender, give up, let it all go, right? Align with Source. Everything that you struggled with will become 10 million times easier. I'm telling you. Like normally, you know, I do my makeup, I'm just going to give you an example. This is how it worked for me. I hate doing my eyebrows. I don't have eyebrows, right? And I hate doing them. I'm like, ooh, and I start doing them, and I'm like, I got to get them lined up. They got to look perfect. They got to be on fleek, you know? So here's the thing, guys. Today when I did my makeup, it was so easy. It was like I didn't even try. It was like bleep, and then they were done. And I was like, holy crap. I looked in the mirror and I was like, did I just achieve like movie star status in like less than 10 minutes? Yes, I did. That's just an example of what happens when you do your spiritual work and you align with source and your life fucking changes overnight. Okay? I'm sorry, but another thing is too, like, all of the things that you struggled with, like, let's say for love, for instance, okay? You had this ideal picture of your mate in your head, someone, like, just envision the perfect man, right? Physically active, nice body, bedroom eyes, spiritual, kind, loves animals, values all life, whatever. It's all different for everyone, right? You know, does yoga, whatever. I mean, and you know, it's different for everyone. You know, like you, for instance, you might like a guy with like a lot of money and not that that's a bad thing, no judgments here, but you know what I'm saying? Like you might like someone who's very athletic, he plays a sport, drives a foreign car, whatever it is that does it for you, okay? And you know, no judgments, everyone's different, okay? So now envision the perfect mate in your head, the perfect man, okay? And then triple it, okay? Triple it, seriously. And that is what the universe will bring you. And I'm dead serious. I'm 110% positive that that's how it's going to happen, okay? You can sit there and make this list and write it out and envision this perfect man in your head. And once you align, all of a sudden, it's like source will guaranteed surpass your expectations, and the person that they send you will be like, it'll be like, holy crap. Like you thought in your imagination you could imagine the perfect mate for you. And the universe is gonna go, okay, yeah. And let me, it's like when you're playing poker and the universe goes, I see your whatever. Oh God, what is it? Okay. I see your bets and I'm gonna raise you like ×3. And you go, are you kidding me right now? And you're gonna be like, oh, there's our second card. I got this card actually last time when I did a reading for myself. You're gonna be like, that's mine. He's mine. Like, that's mine. Oh my God. And then you're gonna just be like, you're gonna fall on your face. And you're gonna be like, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And your heart will just overflow with gratitude and appreciation for everything that you did to get to this moment. Do you understand what I mean by changing, doing the spiritual work? Meditate every night. Do whatever it is that you need to do to focus your energy on your alignment to God, source, universe, whatever you want to call it. And I swear to God, everything changes in a moment. Miracles are happening. Sorry, I know this is important. I'm like getting caught up in talking instead of doing the reading, but it's so important, you guys. I want all of you to experience this. And I started something, and I'm going to tell you about it later. Maybe not in this video because it's already long, but I'm going to be doing something that's actually going to help you all raise your vibration. Okay, so this is the 5 of Swords. Now, 5 of Swords generally means a lot of conflicts, struggles, indecisions. But here's the thing. For this is what I found last night with this card. And it's the same thing. My son is like, knocking on the door. I apologize. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so here's the thing. With this card, this is basically coming out of your comfort zone. So once you realize, there he goes again. He's 2. So once you realize that you can fearlessly come out of your comfort zone, that is when you're going to stumble upon your person. He's going to fall right into your lap, honey. Okay? Trip and fall on it. Seriously. That's what that card is about. I got it last night and I read it and verified it and so one knows what it is. Okay, we're going to do one more card from here. Okay, Source. One more card, please. Spirit guides, angels. What do we need to know? Oh! See? When you align, look at what happens. Cards just fly out at you. Blessings just fly the fuck out. They just fly out. They're just like, there you go. That's yours. Keep it. You thought I was lying. I swear to God. That's how easy it is. Okay, this is going to go into another video because it's really long. Temperance. Oh, my little guy's crying. Hold on. His daddy's out there, so I just want to make sure he's okay. So, temperance. This is all about balance. Focusing on balance. Okay, so instead of meditating, let's say for an hour, or 6 hours, whatever, once a month, switch it up. Oh, hold on, you guys. Okay, okay, so yeah, my phone stopped recording because it said I'd reached the maximum amount or whatever. Okay, so hold on, you guys. My little guy's crying. Okay, guys, I apologize. So yeah, my little guy was crying, so I wanted to go check on him, and he's fine. So here's the thing: if he's still crying, it's gonna distract me. He wants to come over here and be with me, and I'm doing this right now. So I mean, he doesn't really want to come be with me. He wants to just come outside the door. There's a vacuum and he wants to play with it. But, he's banging it on the wall and it's distracting. So I asked his daddy to get him. And so, then his dad blocked him off and with the pack and play. And so then he was obviously upset. So I had to go out there and be like, okay, that's not how we're going to deal with this situation, Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up because it's already too long and I need to, there's a lot of stuff I got to do. I got to make dinner for my kids and all that stuff. So basically, temperance, instead of meditating for like 6 hours, like once a month, you do it in increments, okay? It's going to make it easier. And it's going to open you up to the good things in life. So, and then you'll become a bliss baby. And I'm going to talk about that in the next video, being a bliss baby, okay? So, we're going to go on that journey if you guys want to go with me, okay? So, for example, instead of meditating for 6 hours for like once a month, what you're going to do is and this is just an example, right? I'm just giving an example. Switch it up a little bit. Meditate for 15 minutes every night or increments of 15 minutes. Like for me, I try to meditate twice a day. I will meditate sometime in the middle of the day. Like right now would be my meditation time. I'm not meditating because I'm here with you guys. And then, I meditate at night before I go to bed. So balance is key. All right. Find your balance. And in love, I'm sorry, the source wasn't done. So balance and love, this is about giving and taking. Do you see how she is mixing the two? She's got, hold on, right here. She's mixing two things together. It looks like she's mixing water in like a gold vial. Okay, so in a relationship, you have to have balance. There has to be a give and take type balance. It can't be, you know, one person does all of the chores and the other person just sits on their ass and does nothing. Okay? Relationships are about literal 50-50. You know, it's 100 and 100. Yeah, I was going to say 50-50, and Source was like, no, it's 100 and 100. So both parties have to be balanced enough to give the same amount of give and take in the relationship. That's the only way that it's going to work. And if it's not that way, then it's not a healthy relationship. Period. You know, when you can, gotta shuffle these. And not to say, you know, if you get in a relationship like that, you can't fix it, because you can. Just communicate with your partner. I feel like when you're with your person, though, it's not going to be that hard. Like little snafus like that, you'll be like, you know, I don't really like this, and you know, he'll be like, okay, cool, let me change that. You know, it's not going to be like, I can't stand when you don't do the dishes, and I hate your guts, and you're a piece of shit. And he's going to be like, fuck you, bitch. You know, it's not going to be like that, because that's not healthy, right? Okay, it literally kicked me off because the video was too long again. It's going to be 3 videos, I guess. Okay, this is the first card because it popped right out. I think I'm going to only do 2 cards of these because my phone keeps saying, oh, you're taking too long, and this is the Knight of Cups. Do. Okay, going with the flow. See how he's got his arms like this? Open, aligned, going with the flow. Someone told me that your hands are the catalyst to receive. I've heard this numerous times. They are the catalyst to receive energy. So that's why when I meditate, I put my palms up and I face like this so I can receive source energy directly into the palms of my hands. Abundance, blessings, whatever, energy. Everything's energy. It's going to come to you through your palms, your crown chakra, okay? That's what this is. Going with the flow, open, receiving. That's how you're going to get your person. Your dang-a-lang or your pootie-tang. So sorry. I know, she's got jokes. She's got jokes. So many cards just popped out. Okay, let's see if I want to take any of these. Good gracious. All right, we're going to take this one because this is the one that Source wants me to take. Ace of Swords. This is a huge breakthrough in communication and as far as your love life goes. Oh my God, I think it's going to cut me off again. No, it's not. Okay. Something miraculous is going to happen in your love life as far as communication. Whatever it is that whoever was holding back, whatever, they were afraid to come forward, they were afraid to tell you how they felt, whatever. I mean, it's done. It's cutting through. This is the sword of truth. My phone is blinking. I swear it's going to cut me off. The sword of truth. Okay, bunnies. So I definitely I gotta close this video out because my phone is being crappy. It was messing up. I had to restart it and delete a bunch of stuff because it said I didn't have enough storage. So this video's gone way too long. Okay, so yeah, so the last card was about being open and receptive to source energy, and it's going to change not just your love life, but everything in your life. But, you know, once you do that, then, you know, your person will just trip and fall in your lap. I'm just kidding. I don't know if it's going to be that easy. It should be. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. All right. So remember, somebody loves you and it's me. I have something really important to tell you in the next video. I want to help you guys learn to raise your vibration, which is the most important step, I believe, first before aligning with source. So I'm going to help you guys do that. And I'm going to let you know how to do that in the next video. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.